What's going on YouTube? This video is going to be about the dimmer for the digital dash. I realized that one of my videos I went over it, but I scrapped that one, and the new one I didn't. So I'm going over how to install the dimmer on your digital dash the correct way for a 1970 and 1976 Dart or Duster. So the purple wire is the dimmer. So pretty much how it works is when you pull your headlight lights at night, it's supposed to dim the digital dash by 50%, so it's not as bright in your eyes. And so it's more, like older cars, when you pull that light, it kind of dims the dash, but you can adjust it with the resistor. Well, unfortunately, with the electronic stuff, doing it that way, adjusting with the resistor or resistance is going to actually damage your digital dash. So the way to wire this up is you pull out the headlight thing while this is all apart. And this is really straightforward. You need to get your test light. My cable in particular is yellow and black. So yellow with the black stripe or black with the yellow stripe. You get your test light, and what you do is you connect the battery, and then you can plug your test light down here on this bolt, or this guy right here on the steering column bolt. You can plug your test light on there. Pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to have your key, or you don't even need your key, I don't think, but what you do is you pretty much you pull this one click, so like that, and you see which one lights up when you do that. So when you find the one that lights up when you pull it one click, make sure when you turn this, it's not adjusting your test light. So as long as your test light is not changing, so you do this right all the way and it gets brighter, and you do this all the way, it gets low, make sure it's not doing that, because this part will damage your digital dash. So if you are on the one that turns on when you do one click and then it also changes with that, that's the wrong one. You need to find the one that turns on with one click but does not change no matter what you do here. And then it stays on when you do your second click. So that's headlight. So it stays on when you do your second. So find that one. Yours could be the same, but mine is this little guy right here, a yellow and black wire, about, right there on that side of it. And I just jumped off of it. So I jumpered it, piggyback. You go here, and that goes directly into your purple, and just use a close connector. So make sure you do it that way. I did not go over that in the video. If you don't do it that way and you do this, you're going to be like, wow, this is really cool. I can adjust the brightness. And then one day, your alternator is going to spike, or maybe your power is going to be higher. I don't know. But all I know is you're going to do this, and then your digital dash is going to go black. And that is the end of that. Your LEDs will be fried, and you'll be spending another $500. Or if you got the newer version, maybe $600 with the GPS. Yeah, so that's how you do that. Just want to go over that real quick. Didn't go over that. When I get the oil one installed, I may go over that, but all the oil is just this. This is the ground for the oil, and the orange one is the sender for the oil. You wire 2 wires in through the firewall, and you connect them to your new sender unit and connect them to the dash, and you're good to go. I would recommend doing it that way. If I figure a way to do it through the original wiring harness, I'll let you guys know. So that's that for that. So just make sure you hook up your dimmer correctly. Dimmer is not required if you're too worried about doing it. No sweat there. And make sure when you do your amp gauge, you bolt those 2 wires together, or you get a tiny amp gauge and you hide it back there. Make sure it doesn't move. Make sure it's taped so they don't touch anything, because that amp gauge will fry your computer and your board. So just make sure that amp gauge is nut and bolt together, hid somewhere, or it's not going to move. Make sure the wipers aren't hitting it either, because those move. The wipers move. So make sure that's back there. And the amp gauge is all completely separate from the board. It just goes together so the car can turn and start and get all the power. So that's that. I don't know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.